Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Denise from Sweet Peas and Saffron, and today we're going to do things a little bit differently. Rather than share a new meal prep recipe video with you guys, I'm going to talk meal prep containers. Over the years, I have tried out a lot of meal prep containers, and I have found some really great ones and some not so great ones. So today we're going to go over my top 5 picks for meal prep containers. Spoiler alert, they are all glass. There's a number of reasons that I personally prefer glass over plastic meal prep containers. Number one, I find that they keep your food a little bit fresher. Like, you know how plastic can absorb smells and transfer tastes between food? Nobody wants their steel cut oats to taste like last night's garlicky pasta. Secondly, I find that glass meal prep containers reheat your food a little bit more evenly. There's just something about the way that glass conducts heat that I prefer over plastic. Thirdly, glass meal prep containers are more durable than plastic. Some plastic meal prep containers are more durable, but I'm more talking about the kind that are designed to be used like 10 times before you toss them, which is what I personally was using before I switched to glass meal prep containers. Glass, yes, you can break it. The ones that I use have a Pyrex base and they're extremely durable. I have frozen them, baked in them, microwaved them, put them through the dishwasher probably like 50 to 100 times, some of them. We've only ever broken one glass meal prep container. The fourth reason that I prefer glass meal prep containers over plastic is that you don't have to worry about what could potentially be lurking in them. I don't want to use fear tactics, and I'm not telling you that if you eat out of plastic meal prep containers, you're going to get cancer or have infertility issues, but you just never know what is lurking in these plastic meal prep containers. There could be something that science uncovers in 5 to 10 years that is a big health issue. With glass, we just don't have to worry about that. With all that being said, I'm going to jump in and share my 5 favorite glass meal prep containers with you guys. So my number 1 pick for glass meal prep containers are these Snapware 2-cup glass storage containers. I have been using these for years and I am completely obsessed with them. The reason that I love them, it's all about the lid. They snap on and snap off so easily. I have owned some of these for 3 years plus and I have never had a lid break. Some of the other meal prep container lids have just not made quite as well. So the plastic ring will come out or they can warp in the dishwasher and they just don't snap quite as easily. I have issues where, it doesn't snap as firmly. So the other reason that I love Snapware is that they are indented in the lid. So if you have a stack of them, you don't have to worry about them moving around on top of each other. With these other lids, they're not as indented and the containers are just not quite as secure. My second pick for glass meal prep containers are these PrepNaturals multi-compartment containers. So I have the 3-compartment and the 2-compartment. Now, I will say about these containers, the lids are not my favorite. They are made kind of like these other lids that I was talking about. The ring pops out, they don't snap quite as firmly. But with that being said, I've owned them for almost 2 years and the lids are still intact and they're still snapping on okay. The 2-compartment glass meal prep containers are great when you want something with a sauce to stay separate from something else. Like I have a taco salad recipe on my blog where the chicken is in the sauce and I have some crunchy cabbage slaw that I don't want to combine them until right before I serve. So it's perfect for something like that. And these 3-compartment glass meal prep containers are perfect for like a bento style lunchbox. I have 7 no-cook lunchbox recipes on my blog and I'm going to link you to them. These are perfect for those. The downside I will say to these is that they are heavy, so they might be like a little cumbersome for you if you're commuting to work. However, I can fit a whole lunch in this bento, so you really only need the 1 container. My third pick for my favorite meal prep containers are these 6-cup glass storage containers from Snapware. Again, they have a Pyrex base, so they're extremely durable. These are great for storing energy bites, granola bars, egg muffins, regular muffins, when you chop up a bunch of veggies for the week, and just, larger volumes of stuff. These have been in the freezer. I don't put them in the dishwasher typically because they're just so big. and I haven't baked in them, but they have been frozen and I've used them a ton of times. So they're also really durable. My fourth pick for glass meal prep containers are 1 pint jars. So there are two types of 1 pint jars. There's this regular style that kind of tapers in at the top, and there are these wide mouth ones that are the same width all the way to the top. Personally, I prefer the wide mouth mason jars just because if you're eating right out of them, your food doesn't get stuck in that taper. I use these for so many things. I drink out of them, like just for water or whatever. I use them for parfaits, overnight oats, mason jar soup. I use it for chopped vegetable sticks. I freeze things in them, like I freeze chickpeas, I freeze black beans, I freeze hummus in these. I freeze single serving soup portions in these. And the best thing is you can just pick them up at your grocery store. They're super affordable, they're super durable, and I just think they're like an essential for every person's kitchen. And the last meal prep container that I'm going to talk about is a mason jar again, but this is a 1/2 pint size. So they can come in this like fatter size and the skinnier size. Either way, they work great. I like to use them for vinaigrettes. I use them for sauces. I have a post on my site with 7 different stir-fry sauces, and you can prep them ahead in these jars and freeze them. They're cheap, they're durable. You can get them at the grocery store, just like the 1 pint jars. And they're just super handy. Okay guys, so that's it for my 5 picks for the best glass meal prep containers. Ask me any questions about any of these products below and I'm happy to share. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more easy meal prep recipes.